The moment has arrived. You're seated in the exam hall. The invigilator's voice echoed through the silence. Open your paper. Your palms are a little sweaty. Your pen feels heavier than usual. You glance around and everyone looks calm, but you can feel your heartbeat in your ears. This is the mind game inside the exam hall. It's not just a test of knowledge, it's a test of control. Control of composure, control of your ability to think clearly when everything inside of you wants to panic. Welcome to Life, Mood, and Reality. And this is episode 5 of Exam in Progress. I'm your host, Mr. Ajiro, and we are talking about the mind game inside the exam hall. The mind game inside the exam hall. The first few minutes decides everything in the exam hall. The first few minutes decides everything. You have two choices in the exam hall. Yeah, you are presented with two choices in the exam hall: panic or peace. Panic or peace. Here's the truth few people tell you. Everybody feels fear at that moment. Even the top student. My students who have gotten learners award and 9 and 8 stars, they all came out like, "Sir, what a relief." Before they go into the hall, there's always that panic. Like, why are you panicking? We've done everything, we've done the work, and everything was good. And, there's still that. There's still that. And this was the reasons why I had to do it, exam in progress, because I've had to do this to the students that are currently that have enrolled over the years in Agile Tech private tutoring, and I felt other students who don't have the privilege of direct access with me can also get it. Can also get it. The difference between my top students is that even if they are afraid, they don't stay afraid. Yeah. Even if they are afraid, they don't stay afraid. So when that question paper lands in front of you, pause. Are you hearing me? Pause. Don't rush. Don't flip the paper immediately. Take a slow, deep breath in and out within 2 seconds. And say this to yourself: you are not behind, you are not late, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Say this with me: you're not behind, I'm not behind, I'm not late, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. The exam hall is not a battlefield of noise. Nobody makes noise in the exam hall. Then it becomes a marketplace. It's a battlefield of silence. And the calmest soldier always wins. So here's your first rule inside the hall. Begin with breathing, not writing. So breathe clarity into your system. Then your pen will follow. When you open that paper, don't start writing immediately. Scan, observe, plan. Within 10 seconds, you're done. Scan, observe, plan. Your mind needs a roadmap before movement. Read through the question once and calmly identify the easy ones first. Circle or underline keywords that defines the question. Set the mental time limit. Especially for theory question that has for ICT you have 6 marks, right? Other subjects 8, 10, 12, and set the mental time limit for it. For objective, you just scan through, identify your easy ones, breathe on them, go through them, attempt them quickly, know what you score, know what you're getting at the end of the day, and then proceed to the harder ones. This is not just answering, this is strategy. Because exam reward clarity, not speed. Yeah, objective is 45 minutes. That's more. I mean, you only need really 20 minutes to be done, really. 25 minutes. Because it's just for you to identify and then circle. You see, panic pushes you to start. Strategy pushes you to think. You're not here to prove you know everything. You're here to show what you understand best. Prioritize, plan, proceed. My 3 P's. Prioritize, plan, proceed. That's how champions move. Time is both your friend and your enemy. It can either carry you or crush you. Time. Every exam is a rhythm. You must learn to dance with time. Break your paper into sections, right? So break your paper into sections. Give each section a window. Don't fall in love with one question for too long. No students, they take out time, go through one question. No. Don't fall in love with one question for too long. Move when the clock says move. Remember, you have a timer, so you need to be working with your timer. Top students don't always know more. They manage better. They know when to move on, when to skip, and when to come back. That's the difference between exceptional students and just, student in the whole. They know when to move on, when to skip, and when to come back. And if you ever feel time slipping, don't panic. Pause. Take 3 breaths in. 1 for calm, 1 for clarity, 1 for courage. Then continue. You'll be surprised how much your brain remembers when your heart stops racing. Now let's talk about that moment when everything goes blank. Let's talk about it. That moment when everything goes blank. You stare at a question you should know, but nothing comes. Your heart starts to beat faster. That's panic. It's not a sign you're unprepared. It's a sign your brain is flooded with adrenaline. Here's what to do, because that's what exam in progress is. I'm here to teach you. So here's what to do. Drop your pen. Breathe deep twice. Breathe deep twice. Whisper quietly. I'm okay. I know this. It would come. I'm okay. I know this. It would come. I'm okay. I know this. It would come. Move to the next question. The answer will return later once your brain resets. Never wrestle with panic. Walk past it. Never wrestle with panic. Walk past it. Because the mind loves confidence and rejects chaos. The mind loves confidence and rejects chaos. So if your mind forgets, stay kind to it. It's fighting for you, not against you. Your answer don't have to be perfect, you know. They just have to be clear. When you write, think like a teacher reading your work. Use structure, use logic, make your handwriting readable. If you get stuck, write what you do know about the topic. Don't freeze waiting for the perfect line. Exams are not about perfection, they are about expression. Are you hearing me? Exams are not about perfection, they are about expression. Every answer you give is a conversation with the examiner. I always tell my learners, whenever you're writing an exam, assume the examiner is marking it at the moment. So every answer you give is a conversation with the examiner. So write with confidence. Write with confidence. Write with honesty. Write like you belong there because you do. Every exam is a battle between two voices, the voice of fear and the voice of truth. Fear says, you can't do this. Truth says, you've prepared for this. Fear says, you would fail. Truth says, you've come too far to stop now. There's a quote I saw on Instagram. It says, I've not come this far to come this far. So which one wins? The one you listen to. You have the power to decide what story your mind tells you in the hall. Take note. You have the power to decide what story your mind tells you in the exam hall. And the story you choose will shape your performance. When things get tough, whisper this to yourself. I am calm, I am capable, I am enough. I am calm, I am capable, I am enough. That's not just motivation, that's mental conditioning. I am calm, I am capable, I am enough. When the vigilator says 10 minutes left, don't panic, don't rush. Check your answers. Add missing point. Underline keywords. Those final minutes can raise your grade if you stay composed. Because panic in the last 10 minutes has ruined more script than poor preparation ever could. I'm going to say it again. The last 10 minutes in an exam hall have ruined more scripts than poor preparation ever could. So breathe, review, finish strong. You started calm, finish calm. That's how warrior completes the battle. You walk into the hall with courage. You face your fears. You fought the noise in your head and won. The exam wasn't a test of just intelligence. It was a test of emotional control. And you passed that first. This is the mind game inside the hole. You've just learned how to master it. You've just learned it, how to master it. And I'm happy you've learned something today, right? So join me in the next episode. I'm going to tell you right now, it is after the bell, what to do when it's over. Because success isn't just about what you write. It's about how you recover. Until next time, walk out of the exam hall with peace, pride, and purpose. Why? You've earned it. Thank you. and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.